G'day guys, there you go, welcome back. I appreciate everyone for the likes and in the previous videos. Please continue to like, subscribe, share, the usual. I'm here now at the preview round 11, West Coast versus Carlton. As a Carlton supporter, all we really want is to show a little bit of consistency. That's all we want. Consistency and effort, skill-wise. Going forward, you look at today's game, we made 3 changes. I think out went Callum Moore, omitted. Shout out to Marshall Callum Moore. Sad that he got omitted. David Cunningham injured, Harry Mackay injured. And coming in for his first game, Matthew Cottrell. So, lifelong Carlton fan, congratulations on playing your first game. Hope it goes really well for you. LeBron, Tom DeConning comes in, and Zach Fisher, another brother whose mum is Māori as well. So, looking forward to it. I'm hoping for a win. Yeah, can't wait. Thanks for tuning in. Hey guys, alright, so it's halftime in the West Coast Carlton game right now, and I believe it's 34-21, so things are going our way at the minute. There's been some horrible umpiring decisions paid today. There was one where a midfielder was wrapped up by a key forward, and the umpire's advice was he made no genuine attempt. Or no fucking shit, he's gonna make no genuine attempt. The guy's got like 84 kilos on him. He's not moving anywhere. Aside from that, it's been pretty good. For some reason, watching this game, it feels as if West Coast are paying us way too much respect. I have a feeling that whenever they do go forward, they fear our rebound. So they're playing a very defensive game plan. Tim Kelly's doing very well with him. I think he's leading all possession getters on the ground. Elliot Yeo as well, playing very well. But then we've got some decent outside run provided from Mark Murphy today, Sam Walsh. I think they're in about with regards to disposal numbers. Getting a lot from our half forwards. Eddie Betts is having a decent game, decent crack of it. He's been very creative. Zach Fisher's kicked 3. Eddie Betts has teed up a couple of those. It's just from forward pressure. I think when you play with a footy, this is exactly what you want to see from your side. Don't muck around with it. Short kicks go long. Once that ball gets inside your forward 50, create pressure. Just keep pushing it forward. Hopefully, it turns into goals. So far, it's there. We are down a few soldiers. Looks like Jack Martin might be missing for the rest of the game. I'm not too sure what the injury is. Paddy Cripps is also suffering a bit as well. So by the look of it, we're playing him as another key forward, especially with Mark Pittenay as well, who's also down. So we've got TDK in the ruck. It could be his 3rd or 4th game in the AFL, and is doing pretty well against Nick Natanui. Natanui is dominating, obviously, given the size, strength, and explosiveness. But I think what we're seeing from TDK, Tom DeConning, is a player that eventually he will turn into something. Exciting first half. Loved it. Hopefully a lot more of it happens in the second half. But like I said, with Mark Pittenay and Jack Martin potentially missing the rest of the game, not sure if it's going to be enough. But Patrick Cripps is our second key forward. Has been a masterstroke. The pressure, the marking. Umpires could look after him a little bit more. Come on, you bastards. But yeah, so far so good. Great first half. Things I want to see in the second half. Probably like to see us quell Tim Kelly's influence a little bit more. He's playing very well. Again, I think SPS is one of our leading disposal getters, so let's continue to get the ball into his hands inside 50s. Just rebounding off the back line. Williamson, Simpson, Doherty all playing well down there. Jones throwing himself at everything, and I'm pretty sure Josh Kennedy, the West Coast current leading Coleman medalist, is kept to just the one mark, and no goals by Jake Wiedering, probably this year's fullback of the year in the All Australia. See who's probably at the end of the game.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Sure. All right. What's the result? Hold on a sec. Let me get the result going so we can see exactly. All right, Eagles finishing game over. Eagles got up by 22 points, I believe. I think at one stage we were up by 19 in that third. Things were looking up. And then just a few things didn't go away. I think take away the umpiring, our inability to be able to arrest the momentum really. I think it's been the story of our season so far. As soon as sides put together the run on goals, there's nothing that we know how to do in order to arrest or stop that momentum. Becomes from what starts as a trickle of water turns into a complete raging tsunami. You put that down to a few things in that third. You look at the complete dominance of the West Coast midfield, given by Nick Nathanui. His ruck dominance today was phenomenal, and the very reason why they got up today. You look at his connection with their midfielders and Tim Kelly. Oh, the Nathanui to Tim Kelly taps. Phenomenal. You give that, you throw in Dom Sheed, who was phenomenal today. I think he ended up with 3 goals. Incredible game by Dom Sheed. Luke Shuey, who was well held for the first half, and then came into his own in the second. I thought we did well against. If you compare it to what happened last week in the outside run, we managed to turn that form around, where Hawthorn completely destroyed us in the outside. Today, I thought the game of Cottrell was really good against Gaff. Kept Gaff to minimal amount. Kept Gaff didn't allow Gaff to have a massive influence on the game, so I was pretty happy with that. I thought West Coast defenders played really well today. Given the mismatch with height, as soon as that ball hit the ground, I suppose that's where the majority of our goals came from. Fair play to Zach Fisher. Got his first game for a long time. I think ended up with 4. Just took full advantage of every opportunity he had. Thought we had a bit of a down game from Michael Gibbons. Could have done a lot more. I think he just tried, just couldn't get into the game. A couple of times got knocked off way too easily. Eddie Betts did really well today. Thought his game on Brad Shepherd was incredible. Brad Shepherd's probably one of the best shutdown defenders in the league. And you got to give it up to Tom Barras as well. Played really well and holding out Casbolt. I think he wore him like a glove. So that was a great battle all day. Similar to the Wiedering and Kennedy battle up the other end. I think Kennedy ended up with 2. Still, you could probably shade that towards Wiedering. The loss of Jack Martin will probably be the biggest downfall from this game for me personally. A calf injury from a bloke who's been he's copped a lot of injuries in his career. Just played over the 100 games. Picked up in the same draft year as Patrick Cripps. They played a lot of football together. But yeah, just really can't get over how bad the midfield dominance was on them. Have to say, with the way their midfield, how dynamic their midfield was. The speed, decision making. Clearly, they played a lot of football together. The nuances, the blocks, the small handballs to release each other into space. It was phenomenal. I think our midfielders one paced a lot today with Cripps, Kennedy, Setterfield, Curnow. There's no explosive pace in that. I think we really need to mix it up in with that sense. Whether we get maybe give some midfield times to say a Zach Fisher maybe, or even someone with explosive paces to change it up. But yeah, West Coast is too good in the end, man. And, that's West Coast footy played over there in West Australia. Yeah, disappointing result. 22 points. I don't even call that an honourable loss. I don't want to call it an honourable loss. Let's see, special mentions. Probably say TDK, Tom DeConning. I was happy with the way he went. Eddie Betts played really well today. In everything, very creative today. Obviously, some things didn't come off. I think there was one tap on that led to a goal for West Coast, but you don't mind that. You want them to keep taking on the game. When the game's there to be won, when you want a side when you want a player on your side to at least try, rather than get ball, kick down the line, like that shit doesn't work for us. Eddie Betts opens it up. SBS did well for the first 3 quarters, I thought. But I think in that last quarter, West Coast just really came to the fore. Liam Jones played well today. A lot of intercept marks, crucial in a lot of contests. But yeah, Plowman. Actually, I thought our whole back line did relatively well considering the dominance that West Coast had in their midfield, especially coming out. So the ball was down there a lot for them, I suppose. We usually get tore up by small forwards, so it was good to see a lot of the small forwards not have too much of an influence. Jamie Cripps usually plays us really well. But yeah, I think right now we probably need a few more kids come in. I hope Cottrell holds his position. I thought he did really well today. And we bring in either next week, maybe that explosive midfield pace, just to mix things up with either Paddy Dale or hopefully Cunningham's good to go again. But then again, hopefully our starting forwards come back. Played without McGovern, McKay today, so hopefully they get enough rest to be able to come back. On to next week. Votes for 3-2-1 today. Probably say Paddy Cripps did really well today, and Eddie Betts. And I enjoyed Zach Fisher. You got to give him props. First game in a long time, ends up with 4 goals. Morty Miller. So pretty happy with that. Fremantle next week. Yeah. Whew. Fremantle. Tough ask. But we won there last year, I suppose, against them. Hopefully this time the umpiring was, they just let the kids play. Stop imposing your will onto games. Appreciate it. Thank you. Tune in. Thanks for tuning in, watching. To all the boys. Here you go. Shout out to Welcome to the World, Thomas Ryan Farmfield. Know your dad's watching, so welcome to the world, brother. Can't wait to meet you once this is all over.